Hello everyone, welcome you all to the Achievers Adda. Guys, many queries in the minds of the UGC NET aspirants has been started since the result of the UGC NET December 2023. That is with respect to result mainly, why there is a less number of candidates have been qualified for the NET as well as the JRF also in reservation category, in the general category also with respect to majority of the subjects including commerce. I specifically will tell you from the 2020 till the 2023 how the cutoff is and how many number of JRFs declared and how many number of candidates have been appeared for the examination. So based on that, just let us try to understand the analogy or the comparison, how the result is coming, how many number of JRFs are the NET are being declared every time. When the merge cycle examination was conducted, how many were there? And now the single examination when they are taking, how many they declared in a recent examination of June as well as in the December 2020. So whether NTA is doing or the UGC is doing any injustice in result, final answer key mistakes, chalo, that is okay. That is the one separate issue to be discussed. But here the point we need to understand, why the less number of slots are being announced in the result as the JRF and NET. So whether is it really a not justified result? So the percentage is that 6% is to be applied. Top 6% people is to be treated as a qualified person, right, for the NET. And upon that, based on the JRF slots availability, we will be taking up or they will be giving the result as for the JRF also. But if you look at, when you go into the numbers, just look at this video, very short video. I'll give you the background, how the trend is there from the 2020 till the 2023. So you have to look at this video before starting your preparation, because many people are having some pre-notion. Let us try to clear it out, all those things, by looking at this. So before proceeding further, if you are first time in this channel, please do subscribe to this channel if you are preparing for UGC NET examination. So we teach for the paper 1 and paper 2 commerce. So with respect to that one, there is a Laksha batch UGC NET for the June 2024. It's been started recently. So just only a second session is going on. You can join into our platform Achievers Adda by downloading app from the link given in the description of the website achieversaddaugcnet. 6 months complete preparation at just 6,200 only for the paper 1, paper 2. Live classes, if you miss the live recording, will be there. PDF study material detailed one, no need to refer any other books. Chart wise presented one, previous year question classes and the PDFs. And the subtopic wise MCQ practice to improvise your performance, NTA level MCQs, and NTA based CBT interface for the practice of the mock test. So all the components, previous year question classes also on topic wise basis, everything will be under one roof in this course. So everything will be covered in 360-degree way. You can just join into the platform. If you want only a paper 1, 3,599. If you want only paper 2 course also, still you can have the same price, 3,599 will be there. So if you have any doubts, you can contact me on this number. Now let's get into the session. So if you look at, I have just sorted out the total list of the result. I have taken the example of the commerce. This is applicable to majority of the ships except to some other ships are there, some other subjects are there, it may vary. But try to understand. This is December 2023. Number of candidates appeared is 52,041 members. Number of candidates appeared for the exam. And in this unreserved category, 160 is the score, which is for the NET. 1,053 number of NET were declared. NET qualified members are 1,053 members. JRFs are 84 members with the 184 cutoff. So 84 is a cutoff for JRF, right? And if you look at the OBC, 909 members, 142 cutoff. Ignore the cutoff. Cutoff is separate. So 909 members and here 61 members for the JRF. EWS 262 members NET and 21 members for the JRF. 23 members JRF for the SC, 10 members JRF for the ST, 268 for the SC net and 118 for the ST net. This is the recent result. Out of 52,041 members who qualified for who appeared for the exam, this many net and this many JRFs were declared. Right? One. If you look at the previous exam, which is June 2023, immediately after the March exam is December 2022, conducted in March 2023. So, in June 2023, what happened? Only 38,399 members were appeared. Because in the March itself, they have taken the exam. Again, the June is back-to-back exam. So, there was no preparation time. That is why this number might have been reduced to large extent, because where the 52,000, where the 38,000. So 38,400 approximately. So here number of JRFs were declared over 100, whereas here only 84. When 38,399 members were appeared for the exam, 100 number of JRFs were declared. When 52,000 were appeared for the exam, only 84 were declared for the JRF in the general category. And in the OBC category, it was 61 JRF. Now it is only, in previously it was 30 JRFs only. Sorry, EWS. EWS is 21 JRF. Now it is, previously June examination, it is 30 JRFs. Means 9 JRFs are low, but the number of appeared candidates are more. And here 61 OBC, here 73. When 38,473 number of OBC JRF, but now it is only 61 number of JRFs. So almost a 12 is low. But the appeared candidates are more. For ST, if you compare SC 23 and here 25, 2 are more in the previous, here 2 less. And previously 15 ST, here only 10, 5 are less. So why is this happening? Actually, the calculation is nobody getting. The problem is that when the number of candidates are more, this result should be more now. This number of slots of JRF should be more. But why they have reduced this calculation is nobody getting. That's the problem. Chalo, let's compare with the previous to previous. Here, if you look at 38,000 members were appeared in June 2023, sir. Now, 48,720 were candidates appeared in December 2022. This exam was happened in March 2023. Correct now? In March 2023, this examination was conducted. If you look at a clear-cut analogy here also, here, just let me clear this one. So, sir, if you look at unreserved category, 132 JRFs were declared when 48,720 were there. 132 unreserved category. EWS 32. So here 100 and 132. 100 and 132. And we have 30 EWS, 33 EWS. Plus 3. And here 89 OBC, 73 OBC. Here 89 OBC. And here 25 SC, 36 SC. 15 SC, 16 SC. Here, actually comparatively this one and this one, December 23, more candidates were appeared. More candidates are there. But if you look at the JRF slots are very, very, very less. Are you getting? Even you can count the net also, sir. At a 48,720 members, you qualified 132. You are unreserved category 33 EWS, 89 OBC, 36 SC and 16 SC. Here look at 52,000 were appeared, and out of that, chalo, whoever qualified for the both papers also will be counted. That is also agreeable, because those who qualify for the both papers also will be counted. Upon that only the number of percentage will be applicable. Suppose out of the 52,000 member candidates appeared, in this 30,000 members who got 40% in both paper 1 and paper 2. Only this 30,000 members will be considered for the evaluation. 30,000 into 6% they need to take it, generally for the qualification. Top 6% for the net. For the JRF, after bringing the net now, then from that some slots will be divided for the JRF based on the slots availability for that exam. Right? So after calculating this 6%, then we will be calculating the number of JRFs from that net qualified candidates only. So that is why number of candidates will be divided into those who qualified net plus JRF, those who qualified only net. Put together will be 6% has to come. So whether 6% is coming or not, when they declare how many people have crossed, 40% in both paper, then we can get to know. But until unless they are releasing, here the doubtful thing is that how can they reduce, how they have reduced this much? Proportionately, if you look at here, we have a right to get almost 130 means at least equally we have to get 130, which means 30 and 20. So 50 more number of JRFs we can easily get. And here if you look at the OBC also, 20 more number of JRFs easily we can able to get. So this is about 2022 December and 2023 two exams. Now look at sir. Now look at carefully. When the math cycle of examination was happened, so that is 2022 December, June 2020. Here 189 JRFs are there, and because this is two exams put together, obviously it will be more. And this is also two exams put together, December 2020 and June 2021. Put together 74,000 were appeared, here 49,743 appeared. So 189, 421 highest, this is only. Because highest number of candidates have appeared here. And here 116 OBC, EWS. And EWS here is 53. OBC here is the 310. And here OBC 135. See, highest is 310 OBC. OBC is 310. Here 135. 50 and 20 for the SC and ST. Here 98 and 37 for the SC and ST. So this is when the corona time period, this exam was, math cycle of exam. So substantially very high number of JRFs and net were declared in this attempt only. This is the highest attempt so far where they have declared, because here if you look at 74,012 members were appeared for the exam, because so much weighted exam is on. And if you look at June 2020, only single examination. So here 461 JRFs again, 76 for the EWS. 336 for the, this is also single examination sir, this is also single exam, but this is by math cycle of exam, this many slots were declared. And even as compared to this is more number of JRFs. In general 461, in EWS it is 76, in OBC also it is somehow more, 336, and 139 in SC, 57 ST. So comparatively with a single examination, this is highest in score. Highest number of slots were declared for the net, for the JRF, for the net, for the JRF. Highest out of all the things you can compare, this is the highest number of JRFs were declared. So it is to be keep in mind, after doing a proper number of figures that you identified here, by leaving this two math cycle of exam, let us keep only the single examination in mind. Single exam, single exam, single exam. Number of candidates were appeared actually every year. So December it was increased and later decreased. And now it is increased again. In the future also it may increase. Again it may go up to 60,000 also in the upcoming examination. But the point to be noted, why the JRF slots and net slots are coming down? Because we don't know the calculation exactly. And even though our calculation is wrong, how they are calculating, they have a formula to calculate. So whether they are going with a formula for dividing into category like EWS, UR and EWS, OBC purpose, the formula will be used. But the question is that here out of the candidates appeared who are qualifying for the 40% of both papers, from that a 6% will be calculated. Those top 6% will be categorized into two, that is net only and net plus JR. So based on that, this should be more as compared to this exam. At least this should be equal to this December 2022. That's what it will be. But don't know what happened to them. This result has been announced. But we cannot say this is absolutely 100% wrong. But we are lacking in calculation of this particular one. Even though if we apply the information bulletin based formula also, we are able to arrive at a 6%, but we don't know how many number of candidates have been qualified for the both paper 1 and paper 2 40%. If they are going to tell, then if they announce that sheet, then it was very clear. But in the December 2022, in the June 2023, they have clearly announced how many number of candidates have been appeared for exam, and in each subject how many members were qualified, how many qualified for the JRF, how many qualified for the NET. That sheet was announced for these two exams, but for this nothing was announced. Even though cutoff sheet also one day late. So I am not giving a scope for some suspicious thing was happened inside, but here just we are interested to know the calculation for this. Here the calculation, if you don't know now, we have to we can expect the same thing again also. Or else at least this time if the mistake was happened, for the next time it should not happen. It should be almost equal to this one. So that almost the 60 to 70, here only 50 members are there, 50 and here 20. Almost 100 members can easily get benefited out of this. 100 more members can get a JRF from this. So this is what I just wanted to discuss to, and I want to bring to your notice. Just kindly observe the cutoff. And some are saying that result has to be revised, result has to be revised. Sir, nothing will happen, sir. Result never revised. They will, once the result is announced, they are not going to revise until the mistake is substantially affecting the number of candidates. They are not going to revise, even though finally mistakes were not for the first time. There were previously. So it is not for the first time. Huh? So still the result final key answer was not changed for some questions in majority of the subject, including a commerce also, and including in our management subject also there are mistakes which were there, but still they have not changed even though after the challenge. So that is a common issue. Every time it is triggering. So why only this time the revised result has to come? So it cannot. Revised result is exceptional thing. Only it can create a hype in social media, the YouTube, but it cannot impact on the NTA decision until unless somebody proves with a proper evidence and proper figures, and by in the court of law only, not in the social media. Social media, they will try to influence you and they will try to distract you from the examination. Just whatever is happened. Now you need to focus on your upcoming examination. Start your preparation. Either self-study or the coaching, whatever. You start it. So once you start now, you will get the momentum. Automatically, if you miss by 4%, 4 marks or 6 marks, you can gain that marks if you start from the beginning itself. Right? So many number of candidates have been disqualified or failed. So the hurt will be there. Everything will be there. But you need to motivate yourself. We are not a bacha candidates. We are PG, postgraduate completed students, pursuing postgraduate. We are mature enough to understand what is correct, what is wrong. We have a mind to analyze everything. Analyze them. Don't go with the propaganda which is created. So propaganda is not going to be created unless you support it. You are supporting, that is why propaganda is becoming more and more. So this is what I wanted to convey. If this result is going to come, there might be a miscalculation from our end. Because if the calculation is coming up with the same formula, then it should be same as this one. Or else number of candidates 40% might not have been qualified. Means out of the 52,000 members, very less number of candidates have been qualified for 40% in both the papers. This might be a reason for reduction in this. This is the only reason, because we can see only one thing, that here out of the less number of appeared candidates, for 4,000 less almost, more number of JRF means they are having a chance to calculate 6% on more number. That is why the number of slots went up. So that's how we can see. Right? I hope you appreciate this analysis and you understood something out of it. So don't get discouraged out of it. Here our intention is to bring the fact into your notice. Thank you so much, and please feel free to ask any doubts in the comment section. I will be happy to reply. And do not forget to join in our Telegram group as well as in our Laksha batch also for the paper 1 and paper 2 UGC NET. The classes are going on. You can join for it. So just only 2-3 classes completed, you can join for it to complete your preparation. Everything under one roof, and all the very best for the upcoming June 2024 examination. Thank you so much. Please do hit a like button and share with your friends.